I trust what I'm drawn to. I don't dismiss the things that makes me curious. They are here to teach me something. You're learning to listen to yourself, not just the loud, urgent thoughts, but the quiet ones too. You're recognizing your own needs, not as an afterthought, but as a priority. You are allowing yourself to take up space, to rest, to recharge without guilt. You're building a life that feels good to live, not just one that looks good from the outside. You do not need to justify joy. You are allowed to feel good simply because you are alive. I give myself permission to let go of struggles as my default. I am allowed to choose what brings me peace. I'm learning that things can come to me naturally, that I do not have to fight for everything. You're beginning to understand that boundaries are not walls. They are invitations for deeper respect. You do not have to be everything to everyone. You do not have to stay in places where your energy is not valued. You do not have to explain why you're walking away from something that does not feel right. I trust my own decisions. I do not need everyone's approval. I say no without guilt. I say yes without fear. I do not shrink myself to keep the peace. I do not betray myself to make others comfortable. You are learning that protecting your peace does not mean avoiding discomfort. It means choosing where you put your energy. It means recognizing what is yours to carry and what is not. It means remembering that rest is not something you earn. It's something you deserve. I allow myself to rest without feeling unproductive. I do not measure my worth by how much I accomplish in a day. I'm learning that slowing down is an act of self-respect. You do not need to know exactly where you're going to take the next step. You do not need to have it all figured out before you begin. You do not need to move at anyone else's pace. I trust the timing of my life. I trust that every moment is leading me somewhere. I release the need to rush. I'm exactly where I need to be. I celebrate my progress, even when it's slow, even when it's quiet. You are allowed to change your mind. You are allowed to outgrow things you once loved. You are allowed to evolve in ways that surprise even you. I do not hold myself to old versions of what I used to be. I give myself permission to expand, to shift, to become someone new. You are not behind. You are not late. You are in a season of becoming, and becoming cannot be rushed. You're learning how to receive, not just compliments, but support, not just opportunities, but joy, not just love, but the deep knowing that you deserve it. I allow myself to receive. I trust that I'm worthy of good things without having to prove myself. I release the belief that ease is something I have to earn. You are allowed to let things be easier than you expected. You are allowed to move with grace instead of force. You are allowed to believe that what is meant for you is already on its way. I trust that what is mine will not miss me. I do not chase, I align, I attract. I'm open to the right people, the right opportunities, the right moments finding me effortlessly. You're not here to play small. You're not here to fit yourself into spaces that were never meant for you. You're not here to spend your life explaining your worth to people who refuse to see it. I know who I am. I trust who I'm becoming. I move through the world with confidence, not because I have all the answers, but because I trust myself to find them. I let go of the need to be understood by everyone. The right people will recognize my energy. You are stepping into your own. You're walking with more clarity. You're radiating a quiet, kind power, the kind that does not need to prove itself. I do not force. I do not beg. I'm worthy as I am right now. You are already enough. You always have been. And now you're starting to believe it.